Yeah. So hey everyone, welcome back to a special series by College Dunia, where we take interview of all those students who have converted India's top B schools. Today we have Mayank from IMT Nagpur. Mayank, welcome to the series. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So Mayank, I'm sorry, I would like to cut you in between. First of all, students, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, please. This is a very important thing because we are bringing more and more informational stuff for all of you, and we want you to watch it because it would increase your participation. It would increase your knowledge about various colleges and institutes. And with that being said, Mayank, we have a very pet question that we ask on our channel, and that is that Mayank, please give us a brief profile background before you entered IMT Nagpur.
Sure. Hi everyone. I'm Mayank Joshi. I completed my graduation in pharmacy, and currently I'm pursuing my PGDM at IMT Nagpur. I have completed my first year, and right now I'm doing my SIP at Zenpulse, which is a home automation brand.
Yeah, perfect. So, Mayank, you said that you are in the PGDM course of IMT Nagpur, right? So, I would want to
Yeah.
know that what are the other courses that IMT Nagpur offers to its students?
IMT Nagpur only offers PGDM, which is a 2 years course in which you will get the holistic knowledge of the marketing and the management world.
Right. So, because Mayank, see, so like IMT Ghaziabad, IMT Ghaziabad offers like IMT marketing, PGDM in
Hmm.
marketing, PGDM in finance, PGDM in DCP, and I think there's one more, and normal PGDM, right? So,
Yeah.
I thought that IMT Nagpur must have been offering some
Yeah,
similar
they
type of
offer.
courses. Yeah. So, please tell me about them.
They offer three courses: PGDM core, then they offer PGDM marketing and PGDM finance.
Okay, PGDM core, marketing, and finance, right?
Yeah,
So,
these are the three courses.
right. So, man, before we move on, I hope you don't mind me asking about your CAT percentile.
Yeah, no worries. I scored 84.6 percentile in my CAT.
Right. Mayank, IMT Nagpur offers basically three courses. These are basically three sub courses, to be very honest. So, is there
Yeah.
any cutoff for each of the course? Like, for example, let's say for PGT marketing, there's a cutoff of 80 percentile. For core, there's a 85% or something like that. Is there any cutoff?
Actually, if you see, there is no such cutoff, individual cutoffs. There is overall cutoff which is around 75 plus percentile,
Okay.
but that's just cutoff. So to clear it, you have to score more than 75.
Right. So, as such, core marketing or finance के लिए कोई cutoff नहीं है. Just you have to clear an overall
Yeah,
cutoff of 75 percentile, right?
correct.
Yeah.
To get
So,
the interview call. Yeah.
राइट सो बेसिकली फॉर्म के वक्त बच्चों को अपनी प्रेफरेंस भरनी होती है एंड ऑन दैट बेसिस यू गेट शॉर्टलिस्टेड राइट
Yeah.
या
Yes, you have to select the preference.
राइट सो Mayank, you scored 84.6 percentile, right? So what were the colleges that you were targeting for that percentile, right? I'm sure that IMT Nagpur wasn't the only college that you targeted for yourself.
Yeah. So at that percentile range, I was targeting Wellinger,
Okay.
KJ Somaya. Other than that, I was targeting Nirma. So these were the few, and other than that, I also targeted NMIMS from NMET.
Okay, NMS from MH. So, Mike, what was the basis of you targeting these colleges? Was it placements? Was it ROI? What criteria did you follow for yourself?
So while selecting the colleges or while going through them, so I followed three things. First was the ROI, second was the placement, third was the alum base. Because somewhat these are the three things which is most crucial for student, because ROI is something, because maximum student takes loan for
Right.
getting admission in this B schools. That's why.
Right. So you talked about ROI placements and alums, right? So IMT Nagpur is a very fairly new institute, right? To be very honest. So
Mhm.
why did you choose a course like IMT Nagpur over KJ Sumaya?
Actually, I got shortlisted in few of them. Means I got shortlisted in KJ Somaya's healthcare, but
Okay.
I wanted to do the general one, and
Okay.
I was shortlisted in Wellinger as well. But Nagpur was the best one because of its ROI. I chose Nagpur, and overall it was doing great.
Right. Perfect. So Mayank, you talked about ROI. So what is the current fee structure of IMT Nagpur around?
Actually, this year the fee structure has been revised. It's around 14.5, but previously it was 12.12.
Yeah, so 14.5 for 23 to 25 batch or 22 to 24 batch?
It's for 23 to 25 batch.
Okay, 14.5 for is for the current or the upcoming batch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about placements, you have been mentioning ROI very much, right? Mayank, so what is like the perfect range of around placements a student can expect from IMT Nagpur?
So it depends on your specialization you do, but
Okay.
generally overall, if we see, IMT is good for placements because this year we did well,
Mhm.
100% placements with average of around 10.8, which was close to 11,
Right.
and again the median was 10, and the highest was 20 this year. That's
Right.
the thing.
Perfect. Great. Great. So that was about placements, right? Uh, of course, you're from pharma background, right? So, why did you choose Cages IMT Nagpur's core PGDM over Cages Maya's healthcare? Because healthcare would have benefited your background only, na? But still, you chose IMT Nagpur
Yeah.
over Cages Maya's healthcare. Why?
Actually, my point of view was I wanted to do a holistic MBA instead
Hmm.
of going to a particular specialization because it provides a very, you could say, narrow progress in the special in a singular specialization.
Okay.
Whereas when you do a core one, you have a wider field. And I was not sure about my interest at that time whether I want to go for finance or marketing.
Hmm.
That's why I opted for the core one.
Fair enough. So, Mayank, before you entered IMT Nagpur, what were the expectations from the campus or from the institute?
Actually, I was expecting the faculties must be
Hmm.
the best one. Other than that, the campus life, because I want to live a full-fledged campus life.
Right.
So, other than that, the placements. So, when I saw my seniors
Hmm.
getting placed in top-notch companies with good number of with good packages, the faculties over here under whom we studied, we enjoyed the process, the pedagogy that IMT Nagpur gives.
Hmm.
So overall, these were my expectations, and for 100%, it matched it.
So, in reality, they were very much, your expectations were really met in reality, right? That's good. Okay, that's so
Yeah.
good. So, Mayank, let's talk about the best thing about IMT Nagpur. What is the best thing about IMT Nagpur?
So IMT Nagpur gives you a in-hand experience
Hmm.
where you could try out your ideas of what you want to try. Because here it's a student-driven campus, which is the best thing, which only few of the B schools offer. And over here, from the common store where you could get stationery to the committees, clubs, and the ventures, each are owned by students and completely driven by them. So that's the best part where you could learn business, apply it, and that's the thing.
Yeah. Mike, you only said that there are very few colleges that offer you a very student-driven, very student-focused campus, right? So, in that scenario, how is IMT Nagpur different from other institutes?
So in that scenario, if we compare, it depends on your interest. Basically, we have a diverse category of student-driven things, such as committees. If you want to get connect with the corporates to
Hmm.
learn about more, then we have a CIC, Corporate Interaction Committee.
Hmm.
To be the PR face of the institute, we have Corporate Communication Committee, CCC. Other
Right.
than that, we have forums such as the marketing forum, finance forum. So this is a diversity that we offer. Other than that, there are a faculty head, but the faculty head do not interferes in your business. They are just to supervise you and to guide you. So that's the best thing that we had at IMT.
Right. There's this thing, Mike, I hope you don't mind me asking. Like, so when you say a student-run campus, like for a particular event, you have to bring
Hmm.
in the funds, the sponsorship by yourself, right? By the students only. So, how much role does the administration of the campus plays into these things, right? So, do you have any idea about that?
So actually, coming about the funding part, most of the events are funded by the institute itself. But
Okay.
in case if we need funding from outside, then they provide the basic amenities like travel and everything, so that we could reach out to them. And other than that, the faculties, if they have any leads, so they surely give it to us so that we could reach out easily to them.
Right, perfect. So this was all about the best things about IMT Nagpur, right? So what is the worst thing about IMT Nagpur? I know it's a little bit
Yeah.
controversial, but what is the worst thing about IMT Nagpur?
Actually, the what the worst part I found in IMT is IMT is best in all of the things, but the connectivity with the city, because it's far away from the city. So basically, that's the thing. Means we have to travel a lot to go to the
Right.
city and for each and everything. That's the thing. But
Right.
overall, there's no such any worse scenario where I could find myself.
Right. Mike, there's this thing, right? So when you are a little bit cut off from the main city, from the center, right? So you get a very independent, very open type of environment in the campus, right? Don't you think it
Yeah.
is a good thing for the campus, for the institute?
Yeah, that's an again a subjective thing. It
Hmm.
depends person to person. Because I am born and brought up in a city, so I'm more into that part. But
Right.
overall, as you said, it is an independent life because it's a lush green campus.
Hmm.
There are a wide variety of birds, and the
Hmm.
campus is very beautiful. So we enjoy as well in the campus because we also have a number of events. Means in each month, at least one or two events are there.
Right.
So the campus is very lively.
Yeah. So another mind, I have a very controversial question in my mind, right? Of course, in Nagpur, I know only two institutes in Nagpur. I am Nagpur and IMT Nagpur, right? So,
Correct.
how should a corporate person who is coming for placements, right? Why should a corporate person should choose IMT Nagpur over IM Nagpur, right? What is the best thing? What is that USP for IMT Nagpur for a placement officer, let's say?
Okay, so coming to that part, for sure they have a tag of IIM,
Right.
but the thing is, most of the companies demand for freshers nowadays.
Hmm.
And at IIM, if you see, the larger chunk is the WorkX people,
Hmm.
and at IMT we have a lot of fresher with fresh mindset,
Hmm.
and along with that, they have the potential to learn and grow in the particular domain they like. Other also, it if you see during the period, they work in the committees, so they get the knowledge of how the corporate works. It's somehow simulation of the corporate. So
Hmm.
that's where we differ from them.
Okay, fair enough. Mike, I have this question, right? So, what is the range of CAT percentile you can see in IMT Nagpur? What is the CAT percentile of a student studying in IMT Nagpur? But basically, highest CAT percentile of the student in the IMT Nagpur.
The highest one, as I could remember, is more than 90,
Okay,
because IMT Nagpur offers scholarship for more than 90, around
okay.
40% scholarship.
Hmm.
And from this year, it's good for the female candidates as well, because 20% scholarship is offered to the female candidates for
Okay,
getting admission in IMT Nagpur. So that's the
right.
thing. And other than that, coming to the range, the cutoff is 75, but
Hmm.
most people, if you see, would lie between 80 to 90.
Hmm.
A few of them above 90, and a few of them below 80.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So you just mentioned that there is a 20% scholarship for the female students, right? So why this
Yeah.
discrimination, so to say?
Not sort of discrimination, but in a country where women are not getting enough chance, so our institute is trying to provide a platform where we could increase the gender ratio so that they could get a chance to come on the platform and perform.
Yeah. So do you think improving the gender ratio helps in final placements?
Somewhat, what I think is it depends on companies.
Hmm.
I'm a fresher, so I don't have any particular knowledge on it. But
Yeah.
I think that it would help us because it's a co-ed college.
Right.
So somewhere increasing the ratio would not in the placement, but somewhere or the other way it would help us.
Yeah. So basically, it portrays the image that the college is improving the diversity. So it's improving the overall functioning of the college as well as the overall image of the college. That's okay.
Yeah.
And Mike, let's talk about the life at campus. So, how is the senior junior relationship in the campus? Are there any fights or something like that in the campus going on?
It's been an year in IMT Nagpur, but
Yeah.
it's hard to find someone having fights. Other than that, we don't have any provision to call sir or ma'am.
Hmm.
We are just like the on the same platform. they are just like a mentor to us. They're just like a big brother or a elder sister to us, who
Right.
guide us, who are just like a friend. So there is very friendly environment in terms of senior junior over
Hmm.
there.
Right. So, Mike, we have been talking a lot about the clubs and committees in the IMT Nagpur, right? So, right. So, usually what happens in these clubs and committees, there are a lot of politics that goes on behind the curtains. So, how much true is it, and how valid it is in IMT Nagpur?
See, corporate politics is something which starts from every B school. So I would not deny that there is no corporate politics over here, but the margin of politics over here is less because, as I mentioned earlier, if you have any issue with any of your team member, you can connect with the faculty head regarding that
Hmm.
to clear the issues. Other than that, uh, the selection criteria means the senior team selects on a particular basis, and on the final selection the team has the right to remove any person if he is not performing well. So
Right.
that's the thing over here.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fresher and work ex, Mayank. So, having a work ex is always a good thing in final placements, right? So, how true is it in the in IMT Nagpur's case?
Yeah, that's true because WorkX gives edge over here.
Hmm.
Last year, in the current year, when I saw my seniors getting placed, the people who have WorkX were preferred in terms of the major role, whether it's finance or marketing or any
Mhm.
specialization, because they have uh, some of the experience in the corporate world. How do they function? Other than that, they have a basic knowledge of that, an advanced knowledge of that domain. So yeah, truly it helps. And other than that, in terms of package, it gives you edge over there as well.
Right. Mike, you only said that the highest package was around 20 lakhs this year, right? So,
Yeah.
that 20 lakh ka package, was it scored by a fresher or a work ex person?
So the 20 lakh package was scored by as per my knowledge, he is a fresher,
Okay.
and the but compared to the top 10% or the top
Hmm.
30%, maximum were the WorkX people.
Right. To all of the students, when Mayank mentioned the top 10%, it's not the top 10% of the batch scoring good marks. It's about the top 10% of placements, the numbers. It's not the top 10 grades, right, Mayank? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So to all the viewers who are watching, see, having a worker is always a good thing, right? But even freshers can outscore work ex people, right? Like in IMT Nagpur's case. So don't lose hope. Just be yourself, work hard, and there's always a way for a student, right? Mike, I think we should wind up our interview here only. And before we go on, let's talk about one final thing, one final words for all the viewers who are targeting IIT Nagpur for them.
So one thing I would suggest to everyone is, if you want to have an in-hand experience how the corporate works, you will definitely get in IMT Nagpur because it provides ample opportunities over here. Other than that, if you want to live a campus life, the IMT Nagpur provides a lush green and a very beautiful campus where you could live your life for the next 2 years. And at last, one thing that we tell at IMT is IMT never sleeps. That is, no one at IMT. At any time, you will find someone or the other one.
Right. Perfect, man. So that being said, we wind up our interview here only. And to all of you, we hope we're able to add some value to your preparation, to your decision making for your future. And to Mayank, we thank you a lot. And to all the viewers, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with your friends if you find it informative. And to all of viewers, more videos are coming soon. College reviews, college discussions, and differences about the colleges interviews, all everything is coming in just few weeks. Stay tuned. And to Mayank, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me. Thank you again.